I did find something super exciting in Michael's. There was a mini reset, not the whole department, but one part of it. So, you guys want to see this. Okay, so at first glance, there's not a lot going on here at Michael's. There's a buy one yarn at regular price, get another at 50% off of equal or lesser value, and oh my, there is no yarn in there where I believe it's the Blossom Cakes used to be. And over here, there's not a lot. There's some of the Cinnamon Swirl Cakes, some of the Blossom Cakes, but not a lot left. Over here, there's some of the Cozy Blanket. There's quite a bit of that left. And I've heard that there's clearance at some of the stores on those yarns, but mine is not marked down. This is what is it? Tonal Tones? Tie-dyed tones? Something like that. Well, I'm going to take one of each of these to go check at the scanner to see if they are ringing up at any of the clearance prices. Because Michael's has been known to do that. So, let's see. I'll just grab this little guy. You know, for as much as I say they do feel like terry cloth rope, they are soft, but again, they do feel like terry cloth rope. Cozy Blanket, 32 yards, a 7 weight. Okay, we're going down the baby aisle yarns and the cotton yarns. I just want you to take note of how empty these bins are. And there are some clearance tags up there, but those are all gone. So I wonder what is going on at Michael's. I mean, literally, I have been stocking Michael's for the last 2 months, and there's been no change. It's like just the shelves are gradually getting emptier and emptier of yarn. Now, I hope that they will not be making the yarn department smaller, because we just don't need that. Oh, I got distracted by clearance. Let's see what's over here. Now, this is interesting. I could get some of these to put up in my yarn room to hang things on. But with these command strips, command things, I've had problems with them falling off the walls. And that's just been with pictures. So I don't think I want to buy these, even though they're on clearance, because I would be hanging things like bags of yarn on them and projects. So I just don't want to take a chance at wasting my money. Sorry, command. But they are pretty. I mean, they'd be pretty just to hang on the wall with like nothing hanging on them. Hey, look, here's cabinet pulls here hanging on my wall. But they're $5. I mean, I'm going to think about it. I'm going to think about this. Let's see. Let's go over here. There's some more command hangy things. And once again, I just don't know. This is $5 also. I think that one's $3. I would rather just bang a nail into the wall and be done with it. I'll just hang something on the nail. Let's see, anything new here? No, I see nothing new as I turn around the corner. Same old, same old. The yarn aisles are getting emptier. The bins are emptying out. I'm full of sadness and despair for the yarn aisle at Michael's. Ooh, I'm looking at all those black bins on the ground, and I'm thinking of you, Jamie. Okay, let's go over here to the Karen cakes. Oh, wait a minute. what to my wondering eyes should appear? There is a change here in Michaels. It looks like Michaels has started off some sort of reset by resetting the Karen cake section. What? Okay, let's see. It looks like these top 5 yarns, it looks like there's 2 colors missing between them, are the Karen Cloud cakes. They're still $12.99. And it looks like they're carrying the same colors, but instead of being striped up and down, like starting with one and going all the way down, they are putting them kind of side by side in the shelves. I like that better. I think it's less confusing. And down on the next shelf is the Karen baby cakes for $12.99. You know, I'm glad to see something is changing here at the store. Oh, this is different. Look, they have the Karen cinnamon swirl cakes in the regular shelves. So I am wondering, are these going to be a permanent yarn instead of a limited edition? Same with the blossom cakes, which I am very glad. I love these blossom cakes. And they started out their life as limited edition. I hope they're going to be a permanent yarn. That would be wonderful. Over here, we've got, I believe it's the Karen Ripple cakes down at the bottom. And then up above that, we have the marble cakes. And all of these Karen cakes are $12.99. Next, the latte cakes. They're $12.99. And what is above the latte cakes? It looks like we have tea cakes and chunky cakes. I think it's the chunky cakes. Yep. It is the chunky cakes indeed. Okay, down here I just want to make sure that these are the tea cakes. Yes, these are the tea cakes. I love those colors. They're super pretty colors, and it looks like they only are carrying 3 of those. I'm not sure what they were carrying before. Here we've got some big cakes, some Karen big cakes. And down below that are the regular original Karen cakes. Or are those big cakes also? Yeah, those are big cakes also. And then there's the regular Karen cakes. And it looks like there are 2 layers of bins of the regular Karen cakes. And then the Karen cotton. And another bin of Karen cotton. So, you know, it's a small change, but I am glad to see some sort of change going on here at Michael's, because it seemed like they were just stuck in a spiral of inactivity and doom. That's what's been going on at Michael's, inactivity and doom. But, ta-da! A small Karen reset can bring back some hope, at least to me. Over here, we're back to the same emptying of bins with no change going on this aisle. I just hope, fingers crossed, they are not shrinking my Michael's aisles. If you guys have been to your Michael's in the last couple of days and you have noticed any changes going on, please let me know in the comments. I would love to know. This Karen reset has got me intrigued and hopeful that some other things might be happening soon. So we'll keep our fingers crossed. Over here's just some basic basic peek at Michael's crochet books, knitting books. They always have fun stuff to look at here. And a bunch of Annie's kind of like workbook type books. Nothing super new over here in the hooks and needles. Yeah, nothing new at all. Just basic what have you. Oh, okay, here, check this out. The Karen Cozy Blanket Winter, although not marked on the shelves, is $5 clearance. I scanned it. And the Cozy Boucle, let's scan this and see what it rings up as. Oh, the suspense is killing me. It is $3. Okay. You know, I bet they would sell more if they marked their prices on the shelves. This one, okay, now this cinnamon swirl cake was not sitting in the new shelves. It was sitting over on the old shelf. And it is $5. So I think what they're doing is they're discontinuing some of the colors, and they're keeping some of the colors. And the discontinued colors are the ones that are on clearance. Okay, this is one of the limited editions. Let's see what it rings up as. Oh, this rings up as regular $9.99, so it is not on clearance yet. And this is the Twisted Tones. I couldn't remember the name of that earlier. Okay, I'm going to go put these back and check on a couple more. Okay, I want to check to see if the Skein Tones is still on clearance. It was as of last week and is not marked in my store. This is, yep, still $3. If you like Lion Brand Skein Tones, go check out your Michaels, use your scanner. Now this was one of the ones sitting on the kind of random shelf that had been empty, not the new shelf. So I'm wondering if this particular color is on clearance too. It is! Well, guess who's getting this one? I'm glad I went to Michaels. There wasn't a lot of things on clearance, although there weren't a lot of things on clearance that were marked. I did find some yarn on clearance there that wasn't marked, and of course you saw that in the video. And I got one for myself. The scanner is your friend at Michaels. Okay, you guys, thanks for coming with me. Love you guys. Bye. Rose bushes. Rose bushes.